Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is the 28th of June, 2024. It is a free-for-all Friday night. And I hope you're all happy, healthy, and most importantly, hydrated. That's right. Hello. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we can add those 15 stream streak numbers to the 128 that Deus Marionette already has. And more. But forget about all that. The bonus one is here. Let's go. Hello, everybody. I am here bringing good tidings because we are now able to check out early access Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail. I've been so hyped for this game, so much so that I spent the past 5 to 6 hours catching up on the main scenario quest so I can get the available quests ready to go so I can just jump into Dawn Trail. And apparently I missed out on a lot. I was behind at least 3 patches, so I needed to speed run through the main scenario quest in order to get to this point, which is actually where the new expansion takes place. So behind the scenes, I've already played this game for about 5 to 6 hours. I made sure that I had all of my obligations taken care of. I essentially have the house to myself, and it is now time to actually do this on stream the way that I wanted to. Spoilers for me and Boneless. Yes, everything, literally. I'm at the end of the entire thing and on the cusp of the newest thing. So there will be spoilers ahoy. Ahoy, ahoy. However, I do think I want to start my adventures in Eorzea because I need to go get the 2 brand new job classes, and they are actually in the older areas. Surprise, surprise. So I think that's what I might do before I jump over into the West. The West. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I do appreciate the Boneless One and Deus Marionette hanging out with us here today. Even if for a little while I'm not going to expect them to hang around because of spoilers. Ahoy! There will be spoilers ahead, me mateys. And that just reminds me too, very recently somebody has been doing some Monkey Island streams, and I'm a huge fan of that. Be a Pictomancer for you? Well, that was going to be my first pick because I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy VI. And that is where that job class comes from. And Viper actually also does look really interesting. So, I mean, like I said, I literally spent the entirety of this day playing this game so I can get caught up on the main scenario quest. I have nobody to blame but myself, but I planned for this contingency because I woke up this morning and I said, will I do a Dance Dance Revolution stream?
No charge to join in.
And then I thought about it and I was like, nah, if I was to do anything, let me get some accoutrements, some energy drinks, something to snack on. It's all within arm's reach. I've got my grains, not my grains, I got this almond stuff. Yeah, I got my energy drink. So I'm looking forward to it. I remember making an event of all of the brand new expansions that came out. The last one, Endwalker, actually came out at around the holiday season, which was awesome. Absolutely excellent. Stream all night. Well, I wish I could, but tomorrow and then Sunday, we have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. I'm going to keep going. Not 5, but 6 parties tomorrow. Oh my God. And that's why I said today is going to be my day, because the weekend will be somebody else's day. I do love doing the birthday parties, but that means we're going to have to wrestle a lot over the weekend. Dang, I was going to say 32. Well, it's not the keto game that we usually play. which we usually do on the Stepmania streams. And I've actually been doing some internet research. Speaking of DDR, I was watching some videos talking about the different types of steps and patterns and just general styles of arrows that you can see in a Stepmania step chart. And it opened my eyes to a lot more tricks and gimmicks and things that I would like to use. So I actually spent a little bit of time in Arrow Vortex as well, just getting some practice on a couple of songs. And one of my first songs that I started working on was off of the anime that I recommended Boneless and Marionette to watch, the Fatal Fury motion picture anime. Literally, those 3 movies got me through my teenage years. And now that I look back at it, I wouldn't have let my teenage child watch that type of stuff. There's some booba in there. What am I kidding? My Shiranui's in it. There's a lot of booba in there. Though we are fans of that, of the booba, you know. So what do y'all think? I think it's about time. Yang, what up, pimp? How are you, my friend? I hope you, yes, you are staying happy, healthy, and most importantly, hydrated. I bought a whole bunch of snacks and stuff to drink. Chilling, about to play some Final Fantasy V. Let's go. Very good. I'll be playing Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail, the 7th expansion. 7th? It's 7.0. So let me think here. There was the original Final Fantasy XIV. There was A Realm Reborn. There was Heaven's Ward. There was Stormblood. There was Shadowbringers. Endwalker. I'll be damned. This is the 7th expansion. I cannot believe it. My phone is mute, but let's go, Coffee. What's up, PM?
Oh, shit!
That's why we got this. For our people that cannot hear. So I got you, Pimp. Coffee, thank you for keeping the legend alive. You are a legend. Big ups. I cannot wait to try the brand new Step Chart Pack Challenge that Coffee has set up for us. Democracy wins again.
Wow, you are too cool.
In fact, let me just pull the curtain back a little bit. I just want to take a little look-see here. Max Sims #1 plus Lemonade won the vote. 40%. Democracy wins again. So stay tuned for that. Let's go!
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, and everybody in between, stop what you're doing and give it up for the homie, big homie, Yang Things, with the sub to the channel. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You are a legend. Yes, you. Let's give the homie a shout out right quick.
Fuck you, Knight. Fuck you, picture. You're just beating up the whole room. Oh, you're fucking serious?
Top tier content right there, my friend. Splatterhouse, hell yeah. Ying, my guy. I miss you on the internet, my friend. My man be doing a whole bunch of retro style streams. Splatterhouse, one of many. Damn, bro, it's been a minute since you've streamed, hasn't it? I'll be back, I promise. Been looking for an apartment. Hey, yo. Good luck, my guy. Good luck. Try and link up with someone that you know so you can both go halvesies on it or something. Omega Mac 10. What is up, my guy? Happy to have you here. Yes, you. The exclamation point command lurk works the same way if you do exclamation point SFX, exclamation point DDR, exclamation point DSP, and so much more. That's the plan. I got a coworker lined up as a roommate. Well, sheesh. Sounds like my man got the plan. My man got the plan. My man's got the plan. So, I think 15 minutes is a good enough time to adjourn for the level 99 live stream because I cannot wait to jump into Dawn Trail. Final Fantasy 14, guys. The latest expansion, 7.0, early access. That's right. If you pre-ordered it, you get access to it 4 days early. We're going to see what the Pictomancer is all about. We're going to see what the Viper is all about. We're going to see what's going on with this brand new continent that we're going to be hanging out on. And we're going to try and figure out how to say all of these obnoxiously obtruse sounding and spelled names, places, and people. As someone with a speech impediment myself, I cannot wait to see what fresh new nightmares are coming down the line. So I hope you will all join me on the other side of this. Deus Marionette and Boneless, you better get up on out of here because we are in hella spoiler territory now. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens and everybody in between, give it up for Deacon Storm Gaming. I got him tabbed up on Twitch as we speak. I think he's trying to get more love to his YouTube channel, which I am also doing the same. He's playing UFC right now. Oh, why did I do that? I just completely closed the tab like a dumbass.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, kings, queens, and everybody in between. Give it up for the homie, the big homie, Pat Anthony Merlin. What up, man? Well, howdy, partner. How are you? How are you? I hope you are happy, healthy, and most importantly, hydrated. Because if not, what are we even doing? Thank you so much for the resub, my friend. You now get access to some incredible emojis, including the anime titty, and so much more. So I was trying to keep Sparkman tabbed open, but in my stupor, because... Oh, you know it. You know it. This is just bottle one. I got another bottle right here waiting on you. Drink up, bitches. You thought I was done with it? I ain't never done with it. Yeah, we're not here to make Mitsu-chan angry. There she is. Come on, crystals real quick. Tap this motherfucker open. And there's Boneless. Keep them both tapped up because I love the homies. Tapped open twice like a fool. know that's right. All right, so let's get these job classes first before we even talk to this quest giver. And I know exactly what we need to do. We gotta go all the way back. All the way back. There it is. Enter the Viper. Pause. So let me know, how can you hear everything? Is everything okay? Is the music too loud? I'm grinding right now, leveling up the different job classes. Let's go. Enter the Viper, Randy Orton. Assisting this weaver could be the beginning of a whole new adventure. You're an adventurer, yes? There's a spot of bother over at the Weavers Guild, and we could use a hand sorting it out. We received an order for a full ensemble, but now that the work's been completed, the client refuses to pay. Ooh. Mind you, I had my suspicions from the start. He calls himself a Viper of all things. In my experience, people who name themselves after snakes are not to be trusted. In any case, he carries a pair of swords on his back, and I'd hate to think what would happen if he started wielding them in anger. Could you lead to the guild and smooth things over? We got a chemist, dancer, bard, and ranger. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. What are we talking about? 5, right? Final Fantasy 5 stay goated, for real.
Select your heroes.
I know, that's right. Nice. Got a reaction to that. Keep it going. Oh, that's the new quest sound. Get used to that one, boys. All right, let's go to the Weavers Guild. I used to remember spending many a night leveling up my job classes in Final Fantasy. Good day to you, stranger. I was hoping I'd make the acquaintance of someone a bit rougher around the edges, someone who's seen his fair share of action. Could you tell me that prey's worth hunting in these here parts? Look at these new graphics, by the way, the graphical update on the faces and everything. Have you any idea what he's talking about? I took no issue with fulfilling his order, but now that it's time for him to pay, it's as though we were talking at cross purposes. What? Likewise, I don't understand why this fella's being so difficult. All I'm asking is for the outfit I ordered and the name of some critters worth killing. I'm going for 100% trophies on the Pixel Remaster collection. I got Platinums 1 through 4 so far. That's what's up. The last expansion I just played for this, literally, you fight Gobez and it's an entire Final Fantasy. Endwalker was the entire Final Fantasy IV reference. That was like the big takeaway that it does. Dawn Trail, this new one, is going to be taking after 9. Final Fantasy 9 a lot. Maybe I ought to explain from the beginning, back to the game. I'm from Tural, a big old continent on the other side of the salt west of here. Oh. You've been there, I reckon. Then you might have seen others who wield the dual blades, or vipers, as were traditionally known. You really liked 4? Hell yeah. 4 was goated. All the original SNES ones have a soft spot in my heart. Thing is, all that fighting and long days on the road ain't been too kind to my gear. Reckoned it was high time to get me a new getup, bespoke and all. Fascinating, I'm sure. But why do you refuse to pay your order? And why are you so insistent that I choose my prey? Because how else am I supposed to pay you? Do us a favor and we'll hunt down any beast you want. That's the code. That's how we Vipers do business. Oh, you silly goose. I want Gil, bruh. Looking for Gil. It appears the Weaver's Guild doesn't need any fiends felled. Weavers prefer more conventional forms of compensation. I'm gonna do that one. Oh shoot, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, and everybody in between, give it up for the MVP of this and every stream, Jess Cup in the house. What is up? How are you? I hope you are happy, healthy, and most importantly, hydrated. You know how we do. I ain't never gonna stop. The plan was to play Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail all day on stream. I was only able to play Final Fantasy Endwalker up until this point and then go live. So that's what we're doing now. I'm glad to hear that you are well. Always good to hear that. Add punctuation, force line breaks, open captions, punctuation, text filtering. Yeah, okay. Is that so? Back to the game. So you're saying they want something else instead? Payment can commensurate with the skill and materials required, in Gil preferably. I ain't got money. I'm a Viper. Well, I didn't see that one coming. Guess that explains our little misunderstanding. But surely your countrymen trade in some sort of currency, yes? Or are you Vipers so far removed from society as to be unaware of such concepts? This dude. Of course we know what money is. We ain't no bumpkins, but when it comes to requisitioning goods and services, I usually rely on the elders to deal with artisans and the like, which is to say, I ain't in the habit of carrying significant sums. So be it. If your only form of payment is the slaying of beasts, that shall have to do. As it happens, one of my colleagues in Eastern Thanaland reports that merchants carrying our supplies were attacked by a wild fiend. What's more, the creature is a species of many-headed scalekin, never before seen in this region. It is rumored to have escaped from the Colosseum and has been running rampant ever since. You hear this shit? Oh no. Scaly, a lot of heads. Alright, you got yourself a deal. Oh my no. Oh no. Deal. Considering this guild has already fulfilled its end of the bargain, you should count yourself lucky. Still, I hate for anything to go awry at this juncture. Might I ask a favor of you, friend? I'd like you to accompany him and ensure that he attends to the creature as agreed. Besides, I dare say seeing a so-called Viper at work will be an enlightening experience. The name's Keshkoa. Pleasure to meet you. The creature was last seen near Camp Drybone, so I'd advise you begin there. Alright, we gotta go to Drybone. This reminds me. Man, it's been such a long time since I've heard this. There we go. So this is Camp Drybone, huh? Fitting name. Anyway, you ready to hunt? Aw, what's to look for? Let me guess. Want to ask around first and see if anyone can point us in the right direction? No need. The Weaver's Fiend told me plenty. All we gotta do is track down the beast, which is a Viper's specialty. Specialty. It went after traders carrying tailors' materials, bolts of cloth and whatnot. Don't sound none too tasty to me. So I'm guessing it's the merchants themselves the beast had his eye on. Most predators use their sense of smell to pick out their meals. Scents carry on the wind, so you gotta consider the positions of the rocks and plants to determine how the air tends to flow through an area. Ain't too hard to deduce when a critter's made its lair after you've done all that. What? We're doing stealth stuff now? Cool. Yep, that's a biggin'. Mean looking too. Must be wreaking havoc on the food chain. Never mind the danger poses to locals. Well, time to do what a viper does best. Whoop that trick. Tactical espionage action. True? That's that. So you like the show? Don't play coy. I can see you're intrigued. Are you hitting on me? Because it's working. Before I spill all my secrets, I got a question for you. Have you ever heard of the Tural Vidral? Here we go. It's beginning. It's beginning. Good luck trying to figure out how to pronounce any of this shit. Thought not. Well, they were a rare breed of beast that wields all kinds of powers they got no right having. A threat to every other being, every other living thing that has the temerity to breathe in their vicinity. Jesus. Words. Because of their long lifespans and unnatural abilities, they were dubbed the Tyrants of Tural. That's more or less what the name means. Right. Anyway, someone's gotta hunt the Tural Vidral, and that someone is us. The Vipers. You know, I've met a fair few adventurers during my time here, but I can tell you're a cut above the rest. Might even have what it takes to be a Viper. Give it to me. If you're interested, I can teach you on one condition. You'll help me hunt down a Tural Vidral. Oh my god. That made its way to Eorzea. What do you say? Hell of a thing to ask out of the blue, I know. Just think on it some, will you? Let's head back to Ul'dah and tell the Weaver fellow we're square. The journey will give you time to consider my offer. So convenient. So convenient. I just gave our Weaver friend the good news, and he handed over this set of fancy duds. As promised, gotta say, it was worth the trouble. So, about my offer. It turns down. There you go. You ready to become a Viper and protect folks from the nastiest beast that's ever lived? Yes. A mighty fine answer. I'll make a Viper of you. Just see if I don't. First order of business, let me give you this here soul crystal. It contains knowledge of our fighting arts, passed down since ancient times from one generation of Vipers to the next. Assuming you got the knack for it, our skills could be yours too. Give it to me! I've also got a fresh set of Viper gear for you. The Weavers Guild wanted to thank you for overseeing our hunt earlier, so they made you your very own outfit. Guess that fella took your measurements by eye or something. Oh, and these blades are a couple of spares I had handy. Try it all on for size, and let me get a look at you while you're at it. Hey, yo. Let me see you just change clothes. There's nothing wrong with that, right? See here, Soul of the Viper, Weathered Snakebite Attire Coffer, and Weathered Twin Fangs. Yeah, we unlocked that shit. First off, let's do this inventory. I don't know what knapsack does. I do know what this does. The coffer gets me that gear. Am I lost already? What's going on here? Paladin. Reaper, Lancer, Gunbreaker, Samurai, Rogue, Ninja, Viper. Ha! My man's naked! My man's naked! Oh! Viper sight unlocked. What do we got? Viper engages enemies mainly through the use of 3-step combos. Their primary combos beginning with either Steel Fangs or Dread Fangs. The third step can end with one of the several weapon skills, each of which grants an effect to strengthen a different combo ending action. To reach these actions will require the use of specific combo routes. The glow of Viper sight's blades correspond with the outlining of the hotbar icons to indicate the next step in the combo. Following these indicators will help ensure the use of combos that finish with a strengthened attack. You can view the job gauge description at any time from the actions and traits menu. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, and everybody in between, give it up for Pro Low Car. What up, pimp? We are now playing Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail. Early access. We love to see it. How are you, my friend? I hope you are happy, healthy, and most importantly, hydrated. I know I am. Will you be streaming tonight? Will you? I'm assuming Elden Ring. I'll be honest with you, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this castle, I think, in this area. And I've been playing it for hours, and I still can't clear it with any sort of, like, reliability. I've ended up running through it, and still nothing. It's rough. Oh, what was I doing? Looking at my actions and traits. Thank you. Steel Fangs, Second Wind. Dread Fangs, Lake Sweep. This is Dawn Trail, the latest expansion for Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see here. Steel Fangs, Dread Fangs, Withering Snap, Steel Maul, Dread Winder, Hunter's Coil, Swiftskin Coil, Pit of Dread, Hunter's Den, Swiftskin's Den, Reawaken, Slither, ooh, sneaky, Serpent's Tail, Twin Fang, Twin Blood. Oh my god. It's a lot. It's a lot. Alright, so let's just do Steel Fangs first. Delivers an attack with potency of 200. Thank you, Prolo, for cashing in that After Hours Discord check-in. You too can be a card-carrying member of the After Hours Discord. All right, where are we going? Dread Fangs delivers an attack with a potency of 140. Afflicts target with Noxious Gnash. Increases the damage you deal target by 10. Extends Noxious Gnash duration by 20 to a maximum of 40s. Dread Fangs is that, but I would rather have it be this. Withering Snap delivers a ranged attack with a potency of 200. That's gonna go here. Steel Maul delivers an attack with a potency of 100 to all nearby enemies. Ooh, that one's gonna go up top. Fangs, fangs, fangs. There's 2 Dread Fangs. Hold up. We're gonna get rid of that. Look, we're just gonna get rid of everything. Get rid of that. Yes. Get rid of that. Yes. Yes. Auto attack. Get out of here. Sprint. Get out of here. Return. No. Man, this is back in the day stuff. Okay. Start from 1. Nearby enemies. So I'm gonna put that on this one. Delivers an attack with a potency of 80 to all nearby enemies. Ah, okay. So I got my single target, circle and X, and then my area of effects down and left. And of course, Withering Snap, ranged attack, which is up. Dreadwinder attacks with an potency of 145. Flicks target with Noxious Gas. Gnash increases the damage you deal target by 10. Dreadwinder at... let's go right here. Steel, Dreadfangs, Dreadwinder. Steel Maul. Yes. Hunter's Coil delivers an attack with a potency of 500. 550 when executed from a target's flank. Cool. Upon successfully landing this action, Twin Fang. Can only be executed after landing Dreadwinder or Softkin's Coil. Following Hunter's Coil. What? There's a lot going on here. Put that there. Maybe? Hunter's Den delivers an attack with a potency of 250 to all nearby enemies. Grants Hunter's Intellect. Increases damage dealt by 10. Grants Fell Hunter's Venom. There's a lot going on here. Sheesh. Then all nearby enemies, and then Swift Skin. Okay. That makes sense. Reawaken delivers an attack with a potency of 700 for the first enemy and 60% less for all remaining enemies. Okay. Ability Slither. Rush to a targeted enemy or party member's location. Ooh. I like that. Rush to a targeted enemy. That's pretty good. Serpent's Tail changes to Death Rattle or Lash Last when requirements or execution are met. Twin Fang. Okay. Twin blood. Assignable. Okay. I have no idea what any of this will do. Leg sweep. Yep. Put them where I always put them. All right, looks good to me. Nope. We gotta do this. Change the HUD. Making it simple. That right here. Perfect. Looks good enough for me. All right. Let's keep it going. Keshqua wonders if you have what it takes to master the art of the Viper. I'm feeling good about it. Well, you sure look the part, but do you feel anything from the soul crystal? I knew it. Sounds like you got what it takes to be a Viper, but the only way to know for sure is to put them new skills to the test. For that, we'll need prey. From what I hear, you adventurers have got your own guild, so I'm guessing the folks here know the best spots for hunting. Let's see what they can tell us. Harry had a little lamb. It's all I'm hearing. Arcades. I don't know what that means. This series and its fucking crystals. True. You should have seen the last patch. We're literally on that crystal moon thing. We transferred energy from one reflection of the source to another. If you're after deadly predators, try spineless basin. Sorry, lately there's been sightings of heretofore unknown species, those that slaughter anything that moves, including travelers. What's worse, they work in packs. Even the adventurers hired to cull them ended up meeting a sticky end. Got a lead already? Maybe there's something to this whole asking around thing after all. What do you think? Yeah. Critters not from around these parts, you say. Either they got chased out of their usual habitat or they were brung here. Either way, that's bad news for folks unfortunate enough to cross paths with them. The hunting of Troral Vidral is a Viper's most important duty. That doesn't mean we turn a blind eye to lesser threats. Next stop, Spineless Basin. Thanks, befuddled boy. Yeet. This place. Where's this place? Outside of Uldal. Okay. Look at these dumpy little trees from humble beginnings. Beans, what up, pimp? I hope you are happy, healthy, and most importantly, hydrated. We out here playing Final Fantasy 14. Oh yes, it's like 8:41 p.m. over here. Before we say hello to the troublemakers back to the game, I reckon I ought to teach you about the Viper's dual blades. Our techniques were created for the sole purpose of killing Toral Vidal. Most of them are meaner varieties of the things you might encounter in the wild, often with special powers to boot. To stand a chance against these powerful enemies, our ancestors looked to Vipers for inspiration, always twisting and turning to find the perfect angle of attack to take down bigger prey. Two blades for the twin fangs of a viper to wield in tandem and strike with precision. They can also be combined into a single weapon that weaves and sways like the body of a snake. By switching between these stances, the viper has the capacity to adapt to any situation. I just forgot everything that guy just said. Now, the prey we're after tonight ain't nowhere as fearsome as a Toral Vidal, but they'll give you a chance to test out your new skills. Let me know when you're ready. You have learned all Viper actions and traits to level 80. Detailed descriptions can be viewed in the Actions and Traits window, accessed under Character in the main menu. Let's go! The beasts we're chasing supposedly work in packs. My gut tells me there's a whole bunch of them over by that big tree. Yes. Oh my god, I'm ready. Just let me kill something, man. Let's start with the basics. There are two stances, Dual Fang and Viper. Dual Fang means wielding your two blades separately. Start by using either Steel Fangs or Dread Fangs, then press the attack. To finish the sequence, switch back to Viper and hit him with the Death Rattle. After using the Dual Fang weapon skills, Steel Fangs or Dread Fangs, their icons will automatically change to the next action in the combo. Let's go! After 10 years, they finally figured it out. They finally figured it out. Let's go. By performing a second, then a third attack in the combo, you will gain access to the Viper Stance action Death Rattle. If you have the Serpent's Tail assigned to your hotbar, the icon will automatically change to Death Rattle when it becomes available. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Die, monster. Not bad at all. These techniques are some of the most important tools in your kit. Come over here and I'll tell you about attacking from Dual Fang stance. You don't belong here in this world, bitch. Let me figure this stuff out. So that's area of effect for sure. Okay. That's definitely area of effect. A lot of slicing and dicing right here. Let me go over to him. Time to practice your Dual Fang techniques. Start with an opener, follow up with a sec. Oh my god, I can read that. As you can tell by the names, each finisher works best from a certain position. Don't worry about that for now, just give them all a try. The 4 combo enders are Flank, String, Strike, Flank's Bane Strike, Heinz Sting Strike, and Heinz Bane Strike Fang. Heinz Bang Fang, Jesus. Using a combo ender applies a bonus effect to the others. Then, using a second attack with a highlighted icon will give you access to one of the enhanced combo enders. Now, try performing each of the 4 combo enders. Oh my god. Flank's Bang Strike. Flank's Bane Strike. Fang. How do I get flank spin? Yeah, I still don't understand how this works. That roar just now, almost like it was telling them to clear out. I reckon there's a big old bastard waiting in the wings. Now it's sent us together, tougher opposition. Jesus. Together, what? Huh? Lucky for you, I just got the thing for dealing with lummoxes like them. I'll tell you all about it when you're ready. Tell me. Alright, for now, Viper Stance, where you combine your 2 blades into one to deliver powerful strikes, perfect for tough opponents. Open with Dread Winder, then transition with either Twin Fang Bite or Twin Blood Bite from Dual Fang Stance. What? What? Dread Winder. The Viper Stance weapon skill Dread Winder can be found by the Hunter's Coil or Soft Skin skill. Either of these secondary attacks allows the use of Dual Fang Stance weapon skills, Twin Fang Bite and Twin Blood Bite. Okay. Kit, what up, Pam? How are you, my friend? I hope you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Trying to figure out how to make this Viper work out for me. Swift Skin Light, Bloody Maul. Hope your Friday evening is agreeable with you. I don't know how to do any of these coils. Oh, Puncher's Coil. Been playing DDR all day. Posted earlier in the channel how I played so deep for the first time. The shit was brutal. Hell yeah. So Deep's one of my favorite DDR songs ever. Congratulations on taking a chance with it. A lot of practice. A lot of practice makes perfect. It took me 20 years to clear it. Puncher's Coil. How come I can't use it? Oh, it's that one. So I wasn't wrong. There you go. I'm seeing something now. It's tough going from those skip type things into the normal stepping. I'm the opposite. I can't do the slip and skip stuff, and I do most steps. But I've been watching a lot of videos. There've been some people like doing videos on poise and practice and all that stuff and packs to play. So I mean, it could happen. I'm getting a bar soon, so that's what I feel like I'm going to be getting into. More advanced songs. They'll actually have a chance to get some of these legends. So I wish I could figure out how to make all this work. Puncher's Coil. Swift Skin. Alright, so, Dread One, right? Puncher's Coil. I'm looking for Swift Skin's Coil. Swift Skin. I need to figure out how to get this Swift Skin coil. So, let me just check my actions. Swift Skin Coil. Delivers an attack, additional effect, swift scale, reduces weapon cast time. Upon successfully landing this action, Twin Fang, Dreadwinder, or Hunter's Coil. Oh, there it is. That roaring's getting closer. Boss Beast must be pissed that his minions kept getting beat. I'd be mad too, because it took me forever to figure this one out, and there it is. Time to take it down a peg or three. Just remember what you're dealing with here. It ain't no pushover like the rest. Still, you got all the tools you'll need at your disposal. Show what a Viper can do. Attacks are the key. Don't give your prey a chance to fight back. Some attacks work better from certain positions, so mind your footwork. Still don't understand. Gotcha. That took forever. Not bad. Not bad at all. Since you've proven you won't be a liability, let me tell you about the Terrell Vidral we're up against. I will never get that name right. I'll continue to mess it up. We call it... Christ. XiV Zamundsen. It's an offshoot of the Brax, whatever that is, a deadly jungle predator. And after a series of mutations, this one's grown huge wings. Worse yet, it's as smart as a whip and has a mean streak a mom wide. After learning of the beast, me and my most promising students set off to slay it. Facing it head on seemed like that word, so we laid an ambush. Almost worked too. Almost. But we thought we had it subdued and made our approach to deliver the killing blow. We underestimated the fiend's cunning nature. When we got close, it lashed out, lightning quick, before taking to the skies. Yeah, I had to skip it. Trying to get monetized on YouTube. But big ups to everybody hanging out in the chat, YouTube, Twitch, you're all legends. Thank you. Revenge is all I've been able to think about ever since back to the game. I traveled the length and breadth of Tural looking for that beast, with nothing to show for it but a half-dozen pairs of ruined boots. With each passing day, I grew more and more desperate. That was until I met some folks who crossed the salt on a trade ship from Ul'dah. They claimed they'd seen a huge winged creature flying eastwards over the ocean. Knowing how clever that name is, XiV Jaman. Whatever it is. I reckon it gone in search of new hunting grounds, somewhere without an established threat like us vipers. So I bought passage on a ship, and here, here I am. Little did I know Eorzea would be damn near as big as Taral. I'm a fish out of water, and I'm afraid to admit it, or that I'm going to need all the help that I can get. That's where you come in. With you at my side, I just might stand a chance of avenging my fallen comrade. What do you say? Yeah, just tell me how to do the good stabs. Thanks, that means a lot. Let's get back to Old Dahl and see if we can't find some clues as to that name's whereabouts. Wait a minute. All right, that looks better. Yeah, get fucked, flies, bitch. Just go back to Old Dahl. Nope. As you saw at the Weavers Guild, chatting up folks isn't my strong suit. If you're happy to take the lead, I'm happy to follow, at least for now. I think you could ask the locals if they've spotted any creatures flying around. As for me, I'll study your technique. See if I can't brush up on my social graces and whatnot. Flying beast? Why, yes. Of late, we had sightings of such a creature, more and more each day. We're looking into it ourselves, but there's been no reported attacks, nor can I provide a more detailed description. As such, I can't say if the same one is the same one you're after. Jerk. Yeah, when I was on the ship here, I heard about this hunt your local company seemed to be running. We got a system like that back in Terrell too, mainly for dealing with the Terrell Vidal. Naturally, the bulk of the work was handled by Vipers, but ever since the Dawn Servant came to power, the scope's been expanded to cover a wider range of threats. These days, pretty much anyone can take on jobs, and there's no shortage of them all over. If you're ever in Terrell, maybe you ought to give it a try. What kind of earrings do I got? There you go. That's right. Whole lot of people here. We got cities of our own back in Doral, but this is something else. You know, to become a Viper, traditionally you gotta live in this remote village in the mountains, where you learn all you can about the habits of various beasts. Ain't much else to do out there, so anytime you get to express you get to yourself, you're expected to spend honing your skills. Once training's done, you're free to roam where you please. There ain't many Terrell Vidal that need hunting, but they can spring up pretty much anywhere in Terrell. So many say it's good to keep on the move. Me though, I choose to stick around even after I finish my training. Give me a chance to work on my swordsmanship. And instead of going out looking for work, folks came straight to us asking for help. That's how I got complacent and fell into the habit of letting my elders and students do all the talking and negotiating with outsiders. Even my passage here was arranged by an acquaintance. Man, should I change your diaper for you too, you man baby? Shee. What up, Meg? The Delata. Well, what? A winged creature? Ah, well, I only heard the rumors. They say it has a dozen faces, winged with red, wiggling tentacles, and it shoots beams of lights from its eyes. Of course, it's all too common for those with more money than sense to bring in bizarre species from distant lands. And the trouble with rumors is that they grow ever more fanciful with each retelling. Well, damned if I know how you did it, but you and your silver tongue got useful information out of folks. Even if none of it amounted to a solid lead, the knowledge that XiV that word hasn't kicked up a proper fuss yet is a clue all in itself. I reckon it's taken its time to get the lie of the land, having only arrived just here. Right now I've seen a master at work. I'm going to try my hand at talking to the locals. I know full well I'll probably make a fool of myself, but no one has ever got good at anything by standing around with a thumb up their ass. Hey, yo. And it just so happens I brought with me a whole bunch of herbs and knickknacks from back home that I can sell to keep myself fed. It might take a while to find any solid leads, but at least I can get by for the time being. Uh-oh. Suspicious. So, those are the ones who slew my pets. Interlopers on the hunt for my next darling prize. Little do they know, it's lost interest in Thalahan. Heh, just as well, its fickle nature may yet bring us greater delights. Who's this lady? Or this person? I'll be doing my damnedest to get more information. Might take a while though, so come see me later, and don't forget to practice your Viper techniques. Hell yeah, we did it, guy. Alright, so, I need to figure out where the Pictomancer is now. I think that is Gridania. So... Old Gridania. has been so long. Joy of Pictomancy, let's go! In the Conjurer's Guild. Cheerless Hearer. The Cheerless Hearer is at the end of his tether. Matron, help me. One more complaint this day and I swear. Forgive my rambling, but please tell me you hadn't come to make a complaint. I'll have you know my day is going swimmingly. Hey, I haven't. Is there something amiss? Well, I should warn you that a Moogle has been making a nuisance of himself here in Gridania. The palmed pest has been harassing adventurers in an attempt to rope him into some painting endeavor. Despite the lack of interest, he refuses to give up. You are an adventuring sort, are you not? If so, you should be wise to give that Moogle a wide breath. Unless you are the artistic adventuring sort, I suspect he's still loitering in the Aetherite Plaza, if my tale has piqued your interest. Mary had a little lamb. I like how everybody disappears when you get close to the destination, or the quest giver. Now that's a Moogle, not that Final Fantasy VII shit. You there, Kupo? How would you like to do some painting? Not ordinary painting, mind you. Magic painting, where your works come to life. Your imagination's the limit. You mean Mid-Journey? Aw, poor Moogle. Aw, Kupo nuts. Why won't everyone give me a chance? They could do so much good with the power of Pictomancy. I might be interested in learning more about Pictomancy. What'd you say, Kupo? You're not pulling my palm, are you? You wish to know more about Pictomancy? Truly? Hooray, hooray. The name's Kupopo, and I'm extremely pleased to meet you, Kupo. I'm the inheritor of a Pictomancer's crystal soul, and I seek a creative individual who can carry on this arcane artistry. A history lesson is in order. Ahem. Pictomancy was conceived some 1500 years ago, in the dusk of the 5th astral era. While other schools of magic that originated during that period, such as Black and White, are expressions of the caster's will, Pictomancy relies on something even more abstract, the imagination. By channeling ether into a concept held in their mind's eye, a Pictomancer can give form to the formless. Sounds just like something I've already encountered before. It's a bit tricky to wrap your head around, I know, and that's precisely why the great Archon Realm, founder of Pictomancy, incorporated the painter's tools into our art. There's a Realm reference in the game! 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. A gifted artist as well as a mage, Realm took up a brush instead of a staff and wielded ether like paint to give shape to her imaginings. There it is. In this way, Pictomancy born. A magical discipline unlike any other, Kupo. Now, Realm was a charitable soul and never ever used her powers for self-serving ends. She dedicated her life to aiding and defending those in need. During the War of the Magi, Realm traveled the land and saved countless people with her Pictomancy. And it was for those deeds that she earned a place among the 12 Archons. So, how about it? Would you like to take up the Archon's noble legacy and become, dare I say it, a Realm Reborn? Oh my god. Come on. Say yes. Yeah, we're doing it. Wonderful, Kupo. Your enthusiasm warms my heart. As I only have one soul crystal, however, I must ensure that I entrust it to the right person. Therefore, I grant you this dazzling opportunity. I require that you attend a job interview. Seek me out at the Caroline Canopy. And be sure to come prepared with your fanciest Pictomancy-esque answers for my flurry of professional questions. How come we just couldn't do it here? There you are. I would have invited you to my cozy little hovel and put out tea and biscuits. Except I don't have a cozy little hovel, or any home to speak of for that matter. Such is the life of an itinerant Moogle, Kupo. I haven't a guild to my name either, so I can't order us tea and biscuits, but we can avail ourselves of a table. Ahem. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce this interview commenced, Kupo. Let's begin with the basics. Might I have your full name? Yeah, it doesn't. None of this matters. Ooh, how utterly mysterious. My palms all a-quiver. But that was actually a trick question, Kupo. I already know who you are, Mr. Warrior of Light. Right. On to the next question. What do you consider your primary vocation? Defender of the weak and champion of something. Ho ho ho! To declare it with such pride, you must be motivated to help others indeed. You have the ideal temperament for a Pictomancer, Kupo. And moving along to the next question, how would you rate your artistic abilities? My stick figure drawings are second to none. I'm a master of the arts, baby. I use AI generated waifus. Excellent, Kupo. While a Pictomancer's most vital asset is their vivid imagination, it certainly wouldn't hurt to have some skills. Both are fine. Speaking of imagination, let's try and put yours to work. Tell me the first thought that enters your mind when you hear the word Moogle. Furry little shites. We'll just call them cute. I'm inclined to agree, Kupo. Starfaring hares and carefree catfish weep at the sight of us, burdened by the knowledge they will never surpass the fuzziest and most charming of beasts. Now, this next question is very important. Someone's in trouble. What do you do? Help him without question. I didn't expect any other answer, Kupo. If I may ask a follow-up question, can you share a recent example of when you approached the soul in distress? Jesus. Come again? A hearer who's been inundated with complaints about my pictomancy pitches? Oh dear, that's rather disheartening, Kupo. But this isn't about me. What's important is that you are not want to ignore the plight of another. That willingness to serve a greater purpose and emulate Archon Realm's example is the key to becoming a truly talented pictomancer. Having considered your answers, I reckon you have what it takes to become a capable pictomancer. I'm so relieved I found you, Kupo. I deem you worthy of the soul crystal. However, I should warn you that it comes with some proverbial strings attached. A bit of emotional baggage, too. Several moons ago, I got into a terrible argument with my best friend. We went our separate ways. I have not seen her since. I wish I could meet her again, try to reconcile more than anything. So if we hear aught of her during our journey together, I'd like you to lend me a helping hand. Yeah. You're still willing to train as a pictomancer with this condition in mind, the soul crystal is yours. Just say the word, Kupo. So, you still wish to be a pictomancer in full acceptance of my condition? Yeah, whatever. I agreed to worse. Then as promised, I bestow upon you the soul crystal. And to help you get started, I prepared a set of equipment. Hopefully it fits, Kupo. Flip this happy little thing. Canvases and palette gauge unlocked. Pictomancer eschews the stave for a brush, painting their imaginings upon a canvas and bringing them to life through magic. By utilizing the creature canvas, the weapon canvas, and the landscape canvas, a variety of effects can be produced. Ayo. Creature motifs are painted on the creature canvas and can be rendered to life through living muse, simultaneously granting a depiction of the rendered motif. Assembling depiction of palm and depiction of wings creates a Moogle portrait, allowing the execution of Mog of the Ages. Yeah. Weapon motifs are painted on the weapon canvas and can be rendered to life through steel muse. When a hammer is painted on the canvas, striking muse can be performed, allowing the execution of hammer stamp. Landscape motifs are painted on the landscape canvas and can be rendered to life through scenic muse. When a starry sky is painted on the canvas, starry muse can be performed, increasing the damage dealt by self and party members. Palette gauge. Achoo! Excuse me. Palette gauge and the white paint can be accumulated by executing certain aether hue spells. Once your palette is sufficiently saturated with ether, you can consume a portion of the palette gauge to execute subtractive palette. Achoo! Excuse me. Which will temporarily alter the properties of your aether hue spells, significantly enhancing them. Additionally, white paint can be spent to execute wholly in white. Jesus. You can view the job gauge description at any time from the actions and traits menu. Oh boy. Bro, look at me, I'm dripped out. Damn, bro, drip out of control. Look at that. Wide ass chest and everything. Let's do a HUD layout. Make this simple. Very nice. Now you literally embodied the soul of a Pictomancer, Kupo. While a Pictomancer's brush may look like a big paintbrush, it is in fact a stylized variety of staff. That said, you're probably wondering why we don't just use staves. Put simply, it's much easier to bring your imagination to life through its medium of art. Magic to brushes and ink allow Pictomancer to express abstract thoughts in a deliberate manner, Kupo. As I mentioned though, it's ultimately your imagination that matters the most. For with the wisdom of the Pictomancer's past is at your disposal, you already possess the artistic skills you require. Now, as much as I would love for you to get painting right away, there's something else we must do first. We must go to Nofitika's altar and apologize to the hero you mentioned. By we, I mean me. Off we go, Kupo. Mary had a little... Hey, yo. Sir, ma'am. Your ass is hanging out. Well, it looks like Prolokar is now live with a minute left to go. 2-minute warning, so let's go ahead and hang out with him and see what he's getting up to. So I hope you'll join me on the other side of this. Hey, yo, welcome back to the shit show. Happy to have you. We're going to be hanging out with Prolokar for a little while. Always do like live reacting to his streams. Hey. Good content. Clap, clap, clap. Make it clap. Best part right there. There we go.
Friday night, and it is June 28th, 2024. We're here. We're live. Welcome to the Prolokar live stream on YouTube and on Twitch. Thank you very much for coming through. We got some stuff to do tonight. We're going to play some Elden Ring. We're going to do some more Shadow of the Erd Tree. I'm probably gonna die a lot.
Yeah, with that
Because
attitude.
what I'm about to be embarking on is an area that a good friend is telling me is very very fun, and there's a very favorite boss that they have here, and yeah, I can't wait. Welcome to the show. I hope you guys are happy, safe, you know, familiar. What's up, Bees? How you doing? What's up, Steve? Hi. Yeah. Fun times. Fun fucking times. It's been a day. It's been a day of like trying to get a little more things, you know, taken care of, you know, around the old computer desk, dealing with a myriad of computer problems, which apparently is like the same thing I always say, right? But look, we're gonna be I'm saying this because I needed to like let you guys know that I might be cashing in one of those days off during this next week. I might be taking a little bit of time just to get a couple things together, because you know, things aren't 100% where I want them to be on the other computer, and I kind of want to play a couple games on there. And I'm already lining up a couple of the next titles that I'm going to be doing after Elden Ring, so it's going to be some fun times.
Damn,
However,
after
I
Elden
do not
Ring?
foresee myself stopping playing Elden Ring anytime soon, just because of how much fun I've been having with it. And as of right now, I think I'm a little bit lost. I'm a little bit lost walking around. I think I'm kind of meandering and wandering about. And it is really hard to not look up exactly what to do and where to go. So, yeah. It's what it is. Beezers, how are you doing, sir? I hope you're well. And Steven, I see that I was hanging out with you a little bit while you're playing, what is that, Habbo Hotel or something? You're playing something. Something. I don't know who it... Final Fantasy 14, that's what it is, yeah? Yeah. How's that game treating you? I hope that, what do you do in that one? I hope you get your chocobo under your legs, and you ride it, and I hope you get your Magitech armor, and it's fun. It doesn't break down. You don't get trapped in some strange Esper's whatever dimension. I don't know what the fuck Tritouch did to Vix and Wedge in the beginning of Final Fantasy VI. I'm pretty sure he just flat out killed them. As a kid, I thought he banished them to another dimension, and you'd bump into them again. You don't. He killed them, but I always thought it was something different. Random co-op because you don't want to fight the last boss. Ooh, oh god. So are you at the last boss? Oh man, you are a Pictomancer, and they're talking about Realm. Ooh, nice. Pictomancer is awesome. So hold on. You don't want to fight the last boss, or is the last boss too hard and you can't beat the last boss? Because that sounds hard. That sounds fucked up. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm anywhere near the final boss. I think I'm kind of meandering about. I'm pretty sure that the area that I'm in, I don't even know. It looks really cool. The area that I'm in is really cool. It's the jagged peak, and it's really awesome. It does have a really cool vibe about it. But you've attempted the hardest boss. Okay. I still remain unsullied.
Goodbye.
The fuck was that? Still remain unsullied. I have turned off notifications. I have kind of not been on a lot of social media. I've been really trying. I mean, it's easy because I'm busy, but it's very hard to avoid. So what do you say we go ahead and we give some shout outs to some of the people that have come through this evening, and some of our VIPs, as we go ahead and we do our shout outs for the Prolocar live stream, because look, I just want to get back to Elden Ring. Get back to the ring and do that thing. They nerfed the DLC. Oh, you're talking about like with the Skadutri? The Skadutri fragments, they nerfed it? It's kind of funny, like Miyazaki had to come out and say, yes, use the fucking fragments, you dumbasses. It is what it is. Alright. Up first, we have the lovely Beezers. Make sure you check out Beezers every time he streams. He does a lot of FromSoft content, and he also likes anime women. Check him out. There's some Sekiro.
Sekiro. I'm gonna stop.
You got all the fragments you're set. Oh, nice. Very nice. Shinobi execution. Fragments for the win. Yo, Soul, what's going on, Soul? How you doing?
There's a lot more grunting.
Thank you for that there, Beachers. Up next, we have Lordy Ass. Make sure you check out
me.
Lordy Ass
That's me.
every Monday through Friday for his Step Mania
Buddy
stream.
between, give it up. Bruce Odyssey with the raid. What up, Raiders?
What up, Raiders? That's not my
It is
clips.
Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to
That is the
everybody
clip.
that celebrates.
Playing early access of Final Fantasy 14. Ooh, nice.
Hope
I believe
you are all happy,
I believe
healthy,
Lordy
and
Ass
most
is doing that as well
importantly,
right
I got a
now.
button for this. Hydrated. Drink up, up if you can. We love staying hydrated.
That's strange. Up next, we also have some Maze Strike.
Let's go! Thank you so
Math
much.
is very hard. Also, check out Gladiator.
Soul 044 for the follow. I think I got you from Prolocar stream. Another Final Fantasy.
Is that Final
14
Fantasy
enjoy.
14? Is it? Math is hard sometimes. I know it's hard sometimes. What's going on, Breslin? How you doing? Also, let's see here. Soul Zero, do you have any clips to share with the class? That's okay. That is okay. Also, make sure you check out Prison. Like here, I'll give a shout out to Prison. I know Prison has some clips.
Mostly gets me legendaries that I need. So go ahead and do that.
Oh, you haven't started streaming yet. Ooh. Ooh. Well, when you do, we will be here for you. We will be here for you, and it'll be fun.
Legendary.
You have that one clip
See?
still. Hey, it's a clip where a legendary gets pulled, right? So that's a good clip.
Oh my god. Hey, car.
And there you go. You plan to stream at some point. Well, hey, hopefully that is sometime soon. And also, I guess before we all go, because we want to get into the game, make sure you check me out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night at 9:30 on the East Coast. Probably not sometime this week. We'll probably be taking some time off, but
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth
Fun times.
are nightmare fuel. I saw them fucking each other in a circle, a literal circle, and just cum glitter everywhere. And suddenly there was more and more all coming glitter.
You're
And
welcome.
I gouged out my eyeballs right then and there. But the image will be with me. I am sorry, world. This is the end for me. I can't take it. Where is that guy with the gunpowder and cocaine? I got to go out with a bang. Oh, God, the Moogles.
I don't even know who originally started it.
The Moogles in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth are nightmare fuel.
Yes, that was a fun fucking time. Why is it that the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth stream is probably one of the best streams that we've ever done? Anyway, let's go ahead and get the TV out here because we got some shit to do. Bye, TV.
Hey, Shiki! Lol, Mo! Lol, Mo! Lol, Mo! Lol, Mo!
Ashike!
Hello, Lemeo. Ha 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 ha. Lol, Meo. Ha 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 ha. Lol, Meo. Ha 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 ha. Lol, Meo. Ha 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 ha.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Why does it just change its own voice? Alright, guys. What do you say we kick one over to Elden Ring and we actually get the night started properly? Elden Ring. We are back here once again. And as for the foreseeable future, we'll be back here every single night, every single time you see me live streaming. Whenever I go live, you know what I'm fucking playing. I'm playing this shit right here. Elden fucking Ring. Elden Ring, the greatest game of all time. The greatest game, at least of the last 5, 6, 7, 10 fucking years. It has been one of the greatest games that has ever graced our fingers and controllers and eyeballs and whatever it is. It is a fucking awesome game. I cannot get enough of it. It's awesome. Did I say it's awesome? Did I say it's awesome enough times? Because it's awesome. It's amazing. It's a great game. It's a wonderful experience. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and play it. Why aren't you playing it? Play it right now. Yeah, that one message makes the TTS completely turn heel on all of us, and that's okay. I'm totally fine with robots just kind of going all over the place and doing whatever the fuck they want. It ain't me. It ain't me. Let's see how this one goes. Huh? See how it goes.
Lollemau, 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 Lol el meu, Lol el meu, Lol el meu, Lol el meu,
You know, I wonder if you type this entire thing out each time, or if you have a little text document that you just copy paste from your phone, and there you go, it's right there. Either way, I do appreciate it every single time. It is weird, but let's get into it now. Apparently, I'm not going to like what's going to happen, so I guess I'll just go ahead and just embrace it. It's saved? Fine. Oh, boy. I still say that this is fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Oh, boy.
Did you see me absolutely wipe the floor with Sleepy Joe, shocked Pikachu face? If I did last night, I almost felt sorry for his bitch ass. But then I remembered that I was all keyed up on Adderall and gunpowder, so fuck him.
Yeah, this is true. He most likely was keyed up on something. I'll tell you that now.
Jeez.
Okay, what the hell?
I mean,
why am I
true.
still at heavy load?
You fumbled the bag.
There should be no reason why I'm at heavy load. Even though I have a lot of shit on me.
All right, well, let's shit on Prolokar one last time. Thank you, my friend, for the content, because your content is my content, is our content. And I feel like it is time to adjourn for the stream. 2 hours is a nice, healthy number of time to be spent on the internet, hanging out with all of you guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. We're going to go ahead and raid Prolokar, who, as you can see, is playing Elden Ring. I'm going to have myself a edible cookie and enjoy the rest of my evening because I have a long weekend ahead of me. So with all that being said, guys, thank you all so much. Be sure to show Prolokar the same love and support that you've been showing me. And stay tuned. Monday morning, we will debut a new anime AI-generated waifu. The theme will be the 4th of July. I can't wait to share it with you guys. So until then, take care. Be safe. I hope you're happy, healthy, and hydrated. Or else, take care. Peace.